Hi everybody. I wanted to come on here today and show you my completed journal. This is my third junk journal I've ever made. I'm super excited about her. She was so fun. It took me a while. I'm pretty slow in making them, but I'm just so excited about her. So I wanted to show you guys her today. My friend Cheryl and I talked this morning and she helped me decide on a name for her, and it's going to be Elena, which is Greek and it means torch or shining light, sunlight, and I don't know, it just brings me so much joy like light, so I thought it was a perfect name for her. But anyway, let me show you her. I'm going to go pretty fast because I don't want this to be too long. And she has about a 2¼ inch spine. I think it was about 5 3/4 by 8 3/4 big, but she does open to a nice 7-inch gator mouth. And I will pull the ephemera out as I show it to you because you can see that this journal is fine without all this stuff stuffed into it. For me, a journal is more of a emotional piece. I love to flip through them and touch and feel everything, listen to the sounds. So for me, I'm more about the ephemera and the things that are flipping and flopping and pulling out papers and things than I am writing. So I tend to create that way, and you'll see. But I hope you enjoy it. Let's start with her fabric. Oh my gosh, I found this at an antique store in Nashville, and I just fell in love with it, so I could not cover it up. I wanted to put this on the back since I knew I would put something on the front, but this is my favorite part of this fabric, and I specifically designed it to be on the back of this. And I didn't do anything to the rest of it just because, like I said, I didn't want to cover it up. This I got in an antique store in McKinney, Texas. It was a little boutonniere that this lady made, and she just matched perfectly. So I could not add her to this, just for a little bit of texture and interest. Over here, I have a little tie that came off of another journal that I have, and like I said, it just was perfect. Put a little lace pocket here to fill with whatever. Here's a beautiful picture. This could be Elena. I don't know. It's sort of a Victorian style journal, but I am a little bit eclectic, so you will see some modern pieces and things like that in here. So it has 2 signatures. I think there's about 130 plus pages in here, and let's dive in. Over here, I made a cute little masterboard that I cut and used for a pocket. This is a card I received from, or I got at an antique store, 1993, so not too old. And this is a tag I received in some Happy Meal, adding it in here. Over here, I made a cute little belly band, collaged belly band. And here is a hidden paper clip I created. And in here, I added a piece of embossed card and this awesome picture I got of a magazine. I intended fully to put her in here, but I ran out of space, and so she's not in there. You can do with it whatever you please. So back to the belly band page. Love the belly band. Over here, I have a little tuck that I put a little card tag in and one of those cigarette cards for a butterfly. Here is some old music paper. And over here, I had this attached with this vintage earring that fell off. It's just a clip-on earring. And in here is some authentic ephemera, old ephemera. Here's a pharmacy label. Here's a receipt from 1937. And another receipt for some flour and things from 1898. And this is an original. Did not copy it. I did a nice little collage here. Some of my inspirations come from some other crafters. I buy their journals, Journaling Junkie and Sarah over in New Zealand. So you can maybe see some of their design styles. Here is just a writing card. And I got this off of a distilled water kind of that you can use for, I spiced up my Topo Chico with it, and I thought the flowers were so pretty. I made this cute dangle from Tracy Fox Printable, and then just a little journaling folder. Made a cute little tuck spot here, and this is a actual Swarovski crystal here on the butterfly. So pretty. Here's some old printer paper that I got, and I did some fussy cutting here. In here, I added just some modern day writing cards And I created this flower with some old packing paper and some vintage lace and buttons. And I wrote, "There's a kind of beauty in imperfection." And my writing is imperfect, so it's awesome. Here's some Edith Holden and just some notebook paper doily that I get at the antique store. I even left the little taggy string on there. These poems came out of one of my old magazines, and I decoupaged some napkin on there and did some sprays and things like that on there. Some old coffee dyed lace and some more coffee dyeing. This is just a printable I received probably from Temu, and I put it in there with some sewing for interest. Over here, I made a pocket. This is actually a double pocket if you want to use it. And I put in an old postcard. This one doesn't have any writing on it. And then just some tags I received and some swaps and trades. Just some notebook paper for writing space. Some old wrapping paper that's been coffee stained. Here is a receipt from 1900. Some vellum that I printed on, and another old receipt. At the other side, it will have the date. Here is some sari trim, and this is an old watercolored French style postcard that's dated 1910. And this I got out of one of my old magazines, and I thought it was just so perfect. And I, again, intended to put it in here, but I ran out of space. So somebody can do with that what they please. Here's the signature center, the first one. Oh, and I have these beautiful paper beads and just the glass crackle beads at the bottom as the dangles. 1943 for this other half of the receipt. And there's that other little one. Just some trims. I love these trims. And a little decoupage napkin there. Here's another pocket I made that's also, again, a double pocket with this beautiful butterfly. And just some tags I created. And a postcard. I used an old CD case for this. And you can actually tuck something in there if you want to. I did not, because I feel like it just came out so beautifully. I didn't want to cover up the music paper. That is vintage music paper. Over here is my favorite girl. This is a modern day print. It's not old, but I just loved her. I just think she's so pretty. And doily. And over here is a cute little tuck spot with some tags that I made. Again, this is a Tracy Fox. This was a tutorial she did, and then these came from one of the digitals. If I can find it, I'll link it below. I don't quite remember which one that was. And in here, I received this file folder from another creator and had this cute little dangle on it. I made this postcard, a bird postcard, and then just another little writing card. And over here, I have a little cluster that somebody made. It's so cute. I love it. Some coffee stained paper, the other half of the music paper, some avocado dyed paper, and here I just did some watercoloring and different things. And then over here I have a little card that I got somewhere. It is dated 1997, so not too old. And this I found at an antique store. It was cut off of something, I'm not really sure, but I thought it was really cool and it fit perfect for the colors here. This is off an old doily, some old music sheets, just a tag that I made, and then a printable tag. And this is also modern day, but I just thought it was so cute. I could not put her in here. Some other papers, just a little Tim Holtz card. And this second signature has a little bit more writing space, and then areas that you can add additional pockets to and everything if you choose. Love this. This came out of a book that I got, I think, at an antique store. And I just love all the flowers. Over here is just some more pockets or tags I created from some printables. And this one's like a tag within a tag within a tag, if you want. And more of the vintage receipts. Here is a little belly band I made with some circle punches. This is from Ink and Page, their Lost Pages folio. I know that they came from that. And some more tags. I just love her. And in here is a little pocket that I made with an Amazon bag and some paper. I actually got this in a journal from Journaling Junkie, and it's beautiful. Just the way she stencils it and then does the lace edges on it. Dictionary page. Here's a cute little dangle I made, resined over some paper. This came from my friend Laura. She sent me some stuff to put in this journal, and then I added the lace and the flower. She did all that. And thank you, Laura. In here I added this old picture. It doesn't have a date on it, but it's definitely old. And a 1966, it looks like, have a happy belated birthday, or Mother's Day from Jim. And I have a cute little paperclip banner here, and I just stuck a Tim Holtz card in there. This is my favorite picture. In here is a postcard, one of those watercolor type postcards again. And I believe the date is, I'm guessing 1930 something. You can't really see the date on here, but I love it. Dear Sister from Ada. She's so pretty. Over here, I created this flip out, and this is an old napkin that I picked up from somewhere, and just a tag, embossed tag that I added a bunch of paints to, and another little tag there. And back here is another vintage postcard. Looks like 1909. Actually, I guess that would make it antique. And this is a old hosiery ad that I cut up and I put on here out of one of my magazines. The magazines that I use typically are these. So 1930, they're all 1941, and then I have all kinds of dates. So I use them, get all my stuff out of these magazines. I have a few more, and they're all dated about the same. 1925 here, a pink receipt. Thought it was perfect. Center of the other signature, second signature, and here is those bead dangles. I used a lot of sari trim, different kinds of trims, coffee dyed lace, fabrics that I cut up. This I got at an antique store. Just different kinds of materials. I like good textures. Some pattern paper, sewing pattern paper here, and just doing some collaging. The prints, I don't remember where they came from because I started this journal so long ago, but I will link them down below in the description. Here's a little card, just a little writing card, and this is a removable tuck spot. Over here is the other half of that pocket. On this side, I decoupaged this beautiful butterfly napkin. It's my favorite napkin. I put it pretty much in everything. And this is a letter from Sweden from 1955. And it is in English, so somebody can definitely read this. I think it's referring to a birthday present for their daughter. Some more of that paper, or receipts. Here is my favorite tobacco card. Love it. It's my favorite one. This was really hard to put in here, but I did. Some more sari border. And then here I just made this little clip with resined flowers that I did and the little fabric. And then I attached some of the laces and things that are used in this journal. Some little extras of it here. Some just paper doilies. Back here is the last pocket from that masterboard I created. And a cute little tag that I received in some Happy Mail. And a little cute little fairy girl. And, oh, I do have a tuck spot right here. Here's another little cluster. Magical. Here's a tag I created with some more napkin and clustering. And this isn't old or anything. It just was perfect, though. The colors and everything, just couldn't beat it. I had to go in this journal. Little lace tuck spot here. Magnolia Fairy Journals is who I also am inspired by. She does a lot of these corner tucks with lace, and I love it. And then here is just an envelope full of different ephemeras and things to add to your stash. put in the journal whatever you want to. So as you can see, when I close it, it actually closes to a nice size journal, and it's not too gator mouthy. But that is it, and I hope you like it. If you're interested in making this journal part of your collection, please DM me, and we will talk. Thank you. I hope you guys have a great day.